Hey guys, Matt Henderson here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of the Rescue Gear Buzz Lightyear. This Buzz was made in 1999 by Mattel, and it was released for the Toy Story 2 toy line. So I've actually previously reviewed this Buzz, but it was not this one right here. It was actually another one that I have, but that one is in much worse condition. So I figured that I would do a re-review with the much better condition version. So yeah, let's get into it. So this Buzz has an interesting color scheme. It's kind of hard to explain it, but the green is kind of a metallic olive color. If we compare it to another Buzz that was out around the same time, this is the Toy Story 2 Talking Buzz. The colors are really different. The green on this one on the right is much brighter, and the purple is also a bit different. So yeah, overall the colors are really different, but they're pretty cool actually. And another thing that I really like is that this Buzz actually has camouflage markings on it. They're only on the front chest part, but they are really cool. I kind of wish that they had put them on all of the green parts, because it would have made it stand out a lot more. And then lastly, it has a utility belt, and it's the same exact utility belt, although it's in a different color. But it's the same utility belt as the Techno Gear Buzz, which I've already reviewed. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you how the utility belt works. So there's a grappling hook on the back, and you can pull it out, and it has these little things that can come out. Mine's missing one of them. Unfortunately, the utility belt, it's really hard to find, especially with the grappling hook attached, because you can actually remove this part, believe it or not. So if you find one of these with the utility belt, it might be missing the entire grappling hook piece. So I'm kind of lucky to even have this part intact. So it's missing one of these parts. But yeah, so you can play with the grappling hook however you want. You can put it in Buzz's hand. You can just leave it on the back, which is kind of what I prefer to do. It's a pretty nice play feature. I would say it adds a lot to the figure. And the utility belt is actually removable, but I've actually tried really hard previously to get this utility belt off, but it's an absolute nightmare. I couldn't even get it off. It's just on there really hard, and I could not get it off. So I can't show you what it looks like whenever it's off, but you can just watch that Techno Gear Buzz video and you'll see how I can get it off on that one. Alright, so now I'll show you his phrases.
Man your battle station, cadet. My trusty utility belt will help us save the day. To infinity and beyond. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue!
So his phrases are pretty standard. There's really not much to say about them. I kind of like how it references the utility belt. So yeah, there's that. And now I'll show you his laser. His laser is pretty unique. It's the only Buzz Lightyear laser that I know of where you can actually hold down the button and it stays on. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And if you just tap it, it just makes the sound. And then there's also a neat glitch that you can do with the laser. So if you want the laser to just stay on, like the laser light to stay blinking, you can actually do that. So you basically hold the laser button, then make him talk by pushing this button.
Man your battle station, cadet.
So the laser just stay on. I'm not sure how long it would last, but if you want to just leave it on, you can. So there's that. Then to turn it off, you just push it again. So kind of a neat little glitch. Now I'll show you his wings. So you push the red button and they deploy. They're pretty basic wings. They're the short kind of wings. Mattel's wings are really loose compared to like Thinkway wings, so they sag a little bit, but they are pretty reliable, so that's good. So yeah. Now I'll show you Buzz's posability. So his head rotates. Then his arms can move. They go around that far and down this far. They move up and down at the shoulder and at the elbow. His wrists rotate. And his fingers can all move, and then the pointer finger can be moved individually. Then his waist can move. It can just move a little bit, so it can't move very much. And then his legs can swing outwards. And then his knees can bend. Just like all of Mattel's other vintage Buzz Lightyears, the knees are a little bit loose, but they're not as loose as some of the other ones that I have. Then the ankles can move. So pretty solid articulation, nothing too crazy. Alright guys, that's about all I have to say about this Buzz. Overall, it's a very solid Buzz Lightyear. It's mostly a pretty standard Buzz Lightyear figure, but it does have a few unique features. I like the utility belt and the grappling hook. His laser is really cool because it's the only one where you can push and hold the button. His camouflage is pretty cool, and his colors are pretty cool. He only has 4 phrases, but they are pretty good. So yeah, overall, I think he's a really solid Buzz Lightyear. I'd probably say he's a little bit better than the normal Buzz Lightyear, compared to like the Toy Story 2 Talking Buzz. I'd say this one's a little bit better, but it's kind of up to personal taste. I generally prefer the more unique Buzz Lightyears, but it's kind of depends on who you are. But overall, I really like this Buzz. Let me know what you guys think of this Buzz, and have a good day, guys. Bye.